Hello friends, today we will learn how to write descriptive writing. So in order to write down descriptive essays, we have to keep in mind certain tools uh, which are given here. Um, First is the five senses. The second one is figurative language, then descriptive adjectives, then comes descriptive verbs, and the last one is the emotive language. Now, when it comes to the sensory details or the five senses, we all know that there are five senses: sense of sight, sense of sound, touch, taste, and smell. Now, when you are writing your uh, descriptive essays and you want to approach it through the sensory details, you will change the structure of the sentence, the style of the sentence, um, in this manner. For example, if you want, in the regular way, you say the socks were on the floor, but including the sensory details, you will write down the muddy socks were piled on top of the rug. So what uh, the eye can see, you will include each and every detail. Then comes the sense of sound. For example, we can say the plane flew over, but if we want to include the sensory detail, we will add the buzzing sound filled the air. Maybe it will become more clear when we talk about the touch. Without including the sensory details, we can say the mud was gross. But when we include the feeling of touch in our writing, then we'll add the details like the mud felt slimy and cold between my toes. In the case of taste, also, we can say the pizza was delicious or yummy, or yucky. And to give a descriptive detail, we will say the pizza tasted like cardboard, or anything that's not good in taste or worth eating. Then comes the smell. Her perfume smelled good. But when it comes to sensory details, we'll add the details like her perfume smelled like flowers and vanilla. Now these are some of the ways through which we give the sensory details while writing our descriptive writings, like smells like vanilla and pumpkin pie, or fresh brewed coffee, or chocolate wafting through the air, or looks like, if when it comes to sight, looks like gently twinkling lights, or shimmering sugar sprinkles on cupcakes, or steam rising from fresh baked bread. Taste can also be mm, described like refreshing and minty cool, or rich chocolate, or sugary icing. Or sounds can be expressed like sounds like the hum of many conversations at once, or the clink of spoons stirring cocoa. Now, feelings like freezing and frosty outside, toasty by the fire, warm, creamy cocoa swirling on my tongue. So these are the different, very many ways through which we can express the sensory details um, of the things, in order to paint a picture in the reader's mind. Another way of writing descriptive essays is the use of figurative language. So, the term figurative language covers a wide range of literary devices and techniques, a few of which include simile, metaphor, personification, onomatopoeia, hyperbole, and idiom. Now, when it comes to hyperbole, Hyperbole is exaggeration. Like when we while we use exaggeration while speaking, also we exaggerate while writing. Like so hungry I could eat a horse, or if I don't get the new iPhone, I will die. Simile could be is the comparison, when we make comparison between two things and we use the words like or as. It's called simile. So examples could be: friendship is like a pot of gold, the boy is as tall as a tower. Now, another figurative um device is personification. Personification is giving human attribute to non-humans, like the sky is crying. Like crying is a human attribute, and the flowers danced in the breeze. Usually, humans dance, and here we are saying the flowers dance in the breeze. Then comes the idioms. Idioms are a group of words with a meaning that is different from the literal meaning. Now, it's raining like cats and dogs, or mathematics is not a piece of cake for everyone. So these are the examples of idioms. Still, another figurative device is, or literary device is metaphor. Metaphor is a comparison between two unlike things without using like or as. She was a breath of fresh air. Snow is a white blanket. Now, here we are also comparing two things, but we are not using the words like or as. If we use the words like and as, then it becomes a simile. If we don't use like and as, then it becomes metaphor. Onomatopoeia are the sound words, like you can see written here: buzz, bang, chirp, crash, clink, and there are very many. Another way of just giving descriptions is the use of descriptive adjectives. We all know. Give me that red big grammar book. No, red big is the adjective. I have an old touring car. Old. He bought an expensive old silver mirror. He gave me four gorgeous yellow roses. Gorgeous yellow. I want to buy a diamond ring. So the diamond is the descriptive adjective. She loves golden jars. Now, golden is the descriptive adjective. Then comes the descriptive verbs. There are very many ways of writing down, verbs. Usually we use said for every time when we say something, but said has synonyms like screamed, something shouted, sobbed, talked, whispered, yawned, hummed. Similarly, walked is another verb, but the descriptive verbs will be strolled, sauntered, trudged, wandered, zoomed, tiptoed, stumbled. Now, these are the different ways of walking. And every time we use the regular word is walk, but these are different ways of walking, whether we are going fast or slow, whatever. Then come ate. Ate, gobbled, chomped, chewed, gulped, tasted, licked, munched, sucked. Now these are also different ways of eating, and which we can replace with the word eat, in order to give more color and life to our writings. Another tool is the use of emotive language. Without the use of emotive language, again, description will remain sort of incomplete. When it comes to emotive language, an innocent bystander was murdered in cold blood in downtown Chicago. Now, the words innocent and murdered and the phrase in cold blood are the uses of emotive language in this sentence, and which make the sentence even more lively and attractive for the reader to you know to know the to attract to the sentence, to the writing style. A monster of a man violated an underage girl. Now the words monster, violated, and underage are the uses of emotive language in this sentence. The defenseless victims were attacked in the cover of night. The phrases defenseless victims, cover of night, and the word attacked are the uses of emotive language in this sentence. Now, here ends some of the tools of descriptive writing. Thank you for your time. Inshallah, see you next time. Allah Hafiz.